Okay, what's up, guys? Now, for those that if you see the title, then you're all like the Division. So for those that don't know what the Division is, you guys have seen me play this game before. Like when I've done videos where I'm just sitting down and talking and things. Like I have like played the game in the background and stuff. I've even made videos of it on my gaming channel, so you can go even watch videos of me playing the Division and stuff, and so on. So, anyways, this is the rant. This is the rant about that game because the Division just has some things in there that's like, why, like, why is this so hard? Why do I gotta have like grind throughout this game for the whole day just to get some armor or a gun and things? Like they got you doing like you pretty much, if you want to do something in that game correctly, you'll have to play throughout the whole day. No other games, you'll have to play that one game throughout the whole day to just do something correctly in that video game, alright? So anyways, okay, I'm gonna talk about the mode in their Last Stand, alright? So the mode in their Last Stand, or that was like their DLC name, but they added like a PvP mode in there. It ain't the Dark Zone, but it's their Last Stand, something like that. You know what I'm talking about. It was their PvP mode. There was all the hype and all of that. But anyways, so they have that mode in there. I for some reason, I don't understand it. Like I've made videos playing that the PvP mode and things, not Dark Zone, the other mode. And for some reason, it seems like that, let me just put it this way. If they told me that you either have to play Call of Duty's multiplayer or the Division's multiplayer, their PvP modes and things, I'd rather play Call of Duty, because at least then and there, kills make more sense in Call of Duty than the Division, okay? Because you're pretty much like wasting a whole clip until you get to the point where you have to reload, and it's like you're going back and forth and things trying to shoot the person and stuff. And I honestly, for some reason, it seems like that my guns do absolutely no damage whatsoever. We could be probably using the same gun, and it's still, my gun feel like it's just not doing any damage. And that's the thing I don't understand. I've probably had maybe like, throughout all the times I've played, I've maybe had like 4 to 5 good games in there. Okay, 4 to 5 good games. For some reason, off camera. I don't understand that. Like, the good games always happened off camera, but then when I turn the camera on, that's when it's like, okay, we're just going to make it even more difficult for him and things. It's like, one would think, alright, so this person's making videos, so let's give him good things, okay? Because then it'll be all like, alright, more people want to play, blah, blah, blah. He's helping us out, we're going to help him out. Everybody, they're just all getting the deal. No. I feel like I didn't get no deals when I got the Division. I feel like I was cheated. I feel like I seriously feel like I was cheated. They came out with all these updates. Next thing you know, the game just took a turn for the worse. Alright? Like, now that to aside, the PvP modes, because the PvP modes to me, I feel like they're just crap. To me, they're just crap. Then they added this survival mode, right? They added this survival mode. This is like, I'm kind of just talking for those that don't know what I'm talking about, but if you do know what I'm talking about, then you're probably all like, oh, survival, I know exactly what he's talking about. But so anyways, they added this survival mode in there, and it's not really survival, I wouldn't say so, because you pretty much, there's like, they don't start it off like, they started off the same way. You fall from a helicopter, you get a stab wound, they give you a few, like, I guess, minutes to live. And then after that, your infection gets all cold and infected and things, and then you just die. It ain't like, oh, find warmth, find food, find water, and all of that stuff. No, you just gotta they're pretty much teaching you how to be a drug addict. Because it's like they keep wanting you to find medicine and things, drugs and stuff, to help you slow down the pain and things. I'm like, what is this? How is this teaching me how to survive? Like, I guess, in a way, but one would think, alright, I will find a place to wrap this up, Make sure it's good, okay, because I think he gets stabbed in his arm or something, I don't know. But, like, yeah, you'll wrap it up, make sure it's good, cleaned, and all of that other stuff. You know, take some pills before you leave. Not every 5 minutes of the game, all right? Probably less than that. But yeah, one would think, but no, it gets to the point where it's like, oh my god, now I gotta stop off up in this place, get this, get that, and things. Then it's like 2 degrees out there, so they're having you gotta go. You're pretty much making your way across the map, all right, to go into this area, dark zone. Alright, and I'm pretty, yeah, if you guys know what I'm talking about. Then you gotta go there. Then you gotta kill, like, this agent. He ain't even, like, a PvP person. Alright, because it's, like, that's, Dark Zone is PvP. But he's not. Like, he's not another player. He's an AI. So, then you gotta go up against him, okay, kill him, and then do what you gotta do and things like, I guess you gotta, like, get something from Dark Zone, then so on, and like, I don't know. I never made it that far, but it's because for some reason I gotta focus on helping my character, then focus on enemies, and then focus on the players and all this other crap. I'm like, when do I just get to just focus on the main objective? I feel like you're not focused on the main objective. Like, I feel like, yeah, have us focus on the other things, but not that much. You know, have us focus more on the main objective, but just on the sides, like, as my way there, you know, then focus on all that other stuff. But it seems like, okay, yeah, you know, the main objective, that's cool and all, but here's your main focus. You're about to die. Them enemies are trying to kill you, okay? You gotta be warm. You gotta find different clothes. You gotta find different weapons. Like, all of these objectives, they don't even start you off with any of this stuff in the beginning. It's just like, no, you start from nothing and you gotta work your way up to be something. You're pretty much becoming a rapper, okay? You're step by step on how to become a rapper in the survival mode, all right? So then there's that. Then there's Dark Zone, right? Then there's Dark Zone. Now, you guys remember me mentioning that. So yeah, they got Dark Zone in there. One would think Dark Zone is going to be lit. Oh, it's going to be fun. Like, you know, you're going up against other players and stuff and so on. So it's all like, it's kind of like that Last Stand mode that I was talking about. I think that's what it's called. Let's... Because, alright, Last Stand... So it's like called the what's the PvP mode in? Because I'm trying to figure out. I feel like it's not Last Stand, and it's something else. Okay, they're not. There's like these articles that don't even tell you anything. But so, anyways, getting back. But so they got Dark Zone, and it's like it ain't no team-based thing. It's just you go in there. It's a free-for-all, pretty much. Like, you can build a team in there. People can invite you and stuff. But if you're just, yeah, it's like that's like one thing that a lot of people trip about is how people will go into the Dark Zone solo. That's who I am. I go into the Dark Zone solo. There's times where I've went up against teams. There's times where I went up against other people. The thing that I hate so much about it is that when they kill you, you lose everything, okay? Now, not the stuff that you had already in there when you got into the Dark Zone, but the stuff that you found while you were in there. So let's just say you found the one weapon that you were looking for so much. Like, for those that don't even play the game, like, just let me know how mad would you be if this happened to you. So let's say... Because a very highly popular gun in that game is a PP-19, all right? So let's say you've been wanting this gun so bad, couldn't find it anywhere else, couldn't buy it, it was nowhere to be found. You go in the Dark Zone, you kill an enemy, he drops the weapon, he drops the PP-19. You're like, oh my gosh, you're chirping about it, and it's like, it's higher than anyone that you've seen before. It's the highest, like, you're killing people, you know you're gonna be killing people left and right. This is your favorite gun of all time. So you're getting ready to extract it, right? The helicopter's there, you put it on the rope, then some players just come from out of nowhere, kills you, cuts the rope, takes your gun, extracts the gun, and then you don't have it. Do you understand how mad? I've been in that situation so many times to the point where the last time I did play Dark Zone, I wasn't even there to grab anything. I was just there to just level up my character. That was it. And then get some Dark Zone money. But not to get any weapons. So many things drop. So many things. But I'm like, nope, I'm not picking it up because I know I'm going to lose it. Then they thought, oh, okay, well, let's add more to the Dark Zone. They talk about, oh, now it's going to be really, really rare when you come across people in there. No, it's not. Because when I went to the newest area, because that's where, of course, everybody is going to be at, in the new area. So I was in the new area, right? Now I should have known. Okay, there's there's gonna be probably some people in the new area and things, which there were. And I found some stuff. Getting ready to extract it, died, lost it all. And that's what I hate so much about it. Like, you can't just save it. You can't just go somewhere, hide off and things. Because it's like, my thing is how I would have had it. How I would have had the Dark Zone. So you get what you get. Then you go to these little safe house, okay, and things. And then you bring this stuff there instead of extracting it and causing all of this attention. They're like, how do you cause attention if you've never played the game before? What do you mean by causing attention? How do you cause the attention? Well, see, this is how you extract, stuff in there. You get this flare, right? Shoot it off in the sky. Everybody sees that flare that's in the area. Everybody see it, hear it. They even got like a little thing there saying, or they got like, when you open up the map, they got a little thing there. If you're in the area, they're like, oh, extraction about to happen and things, extraction area. So it's like somebody knows, oh, all right, an extraction is happening. Let's go over there and see what's going on. That's how you're pretty much alerting everybody. And I'm thinking in my head, really? What kind of PvP mode is this? This isn't something like DayZ or any other than like type of multiplayer games and PvP games and stuff where if you find something is yours, you keep it and blah, blah, blah. Like if they kill me as I'm like heading to the safe zone, then okay. But I'm like, if I'm like, if I'm not dead or anything, and it's like, or if I have this stuff, like, pretty much, at the end of the day, that whole extraction thing with the helicopter and flares, that if you make a Destiny 2, take that out. Take that completely out, all right? And have it my idea where it's like you can go up to the safe zone, because I'm pretty sure you'll have so many people playing Dark Zone if you had it that way, all right? I'm pretty sure a lot of people play Dark Zone, but I'm pretty sure a lot more people would play if it was like that. Because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people like me. I know any of my friends, when we played the Division, we're playing missions. That's it, all right? The times I played the Division with friends, I was pretty much helping them with missions. That was it. That's all we do. And run around. Like, I remember the one good time I did have in the Division where there was nobody. It was me and my two friends, and there was nobody in Dark Zone. I'm like, this is amazing. It needs to be like this more often. There's nobody here. It's just me. I would appreciate that so much. Because there's probably still parts of the Dark Zone that I have not seen before. So, yeah, there's that about Dark Zone. Now, I would say probably the last thing that I can talk about with the Division is the incursion missions. Now, I might have talked about everything else, but I'd rather play everything else than the incursion missions, because at least then in everything else, it's more rewarding. I wouldn't really say Dark Zone is, like, I guess if you're lucky then it is, but I would say that it's more rewarding than the incursion modes, because the incursion modes, the first two incursion missions that I played was okay. I managed to beat them. Last two, nope, could not beat those missions. So I pretty much gave up. I gave up on the last incursion not too long ago, maybe an hour ago, right before I started recording this video and stuff. But then the Dragon's Nest, that was the third incursion. I gave up on that one a long time ago. And yeah, I just, because they made it so difficult to the point where it's unplayable. And I'm like, okay, because see, here's the thing that I don't understand. So you'll have challenging, right? You'll have challenging in the, as like, that's the mode, that's the difficulty for the mission, is challenging. So they have the incursion version of challenging. Then they have like the little missions, the story missions, their version of challenging. I like story missions challenging more than the incursion challenging. Now, one would think that there's no difference, it's the same thing. No, it is not. It is completely different. It's more challenging, it's more easy when you're doing the story missions. Now, maybe because it's the story missions, but they got it on the incursions. Like, the incursions, to me, because it's like, I guess it's their version of like Destiny's raids and stuff, so of course it gotta be hard. But it gets to the point where I'm like, alright, really? I'm pretty sure Destiny raids aren't even that hard. I've never played I have played the raids before. I guess if you know what you're doing, then okay. But it's not like in these, incursions missions, there's not really a way of doing it. You just go in there and just kill the enemies. In Destiny, it's like you gotta like be tactical and do this and do that and things. Like, I guess it might be slightly the same, but from what I've seen in Destiny raids compared to these incursions, completely different to me. Completely different. So, I guess in a way, yeah, two different games, of course, it's going to be different, but I guess that was their versions of raids. That doesn't feel like it. I don't know what they were really aiming for in them incursions, but I know one thing that they was aiming for, not being able to beat it. I don't understand, like, really, what's the reason for adding that? What's the reason for adding that mode in there, or that thing in there, the incursion missions, if nobody can beat it? It got to the point where I seen that somebody made almost an hour-long video on how to beat that mission step by step. Why is that even there? That's how you guys know that your missions are too difficult. Even when Dragon's Nest, I remember that there was a glitch in the game where the enemies couldn't kill you, and you could get through this one part of the incursion things and move on to the next part. Ubisoft patched it. And I'm like, well, that's how you know they don't care about people. It's like, you patched the one thing that people was using, the one thing that people can actually beat this game. It wasn't like that they were cheating the game. You guys put it there. So it's like, really? I don't even understand that. And it's like, then it's just, you patched it, then made it just even more difficult. Explain to me, how people are supposed to beat that? I would like to know how many tries it took Ubisoft to beat those incursion missions. Because chances are it probably took them a few tries. I don't know. I'd just like to know. But it's just, I don't understand it. I really don't understand, like, why The Division is just such a difficult game. Like, honestly, it's probably one of the most difficult games I've ever played my whole life. And it's like, why I keep playing it, I don't know. But one would think, like, at one point, I'm probably just going to just have it to the max with the Division. And I'm like, you know what? I'm done. I can't play this game no more. I'm out of here. And chances are I'm going to probably take it up to GameStops and sell it. Yeah, because I'm like, it gets to the point where it's just unplayable. And I'm like, forget it. Before I played this game, I was just not stressed and I was happy. Then I played the game and I'm like, I'm stressed. And the one thing I'm trying to do in this game, they won't allow me to. It's like being grounded. It's like, you hear the ice cream truck and you ain't got no money to get the ice cream. It's like, I don't know. It's something, okay? But anyways, yeah, I don't know. I'm going to most likely have to take a little break. And I was working up to making a video in the Division, so I don't know. Maybe after, I don't even really feel like playing the Division, so chances are, forget that video. I'm going to focus on something else. But anyways, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I just need to let this rant out because it's like, man, Ubisoft, make the game playable. That's all I'm asking for. Just make the game playable. Make it to where people can actually have fun in this game. I feel like I'm not having fun. I feel like I'm actually at war in New York trying to help out. Like, I feel like I'm really at war and stuff. So, yeah. I'm just, I'm going to just take me some breathers, okay? And, yeah, just try to. I'm gonna play another game. Matter of fact, that's just I've managed to just do whatever. I'm gonna play Ghost Recon Wildlands. That's what I am going to play. That game, I haven't played that in a while, and I had so much fun in that game. So, and that being said, yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys related to me in some things that I talked about in this. Hopefully you agree with me and stuff. If not, then you can crack your game in half and eat every bit of it, alright? I recommend to not do it, but if you don't agree with me, then just stop. Just stop. But anyways, yeah. Please like, subscribe. Peace.